colleagues, I don't want to be negative about that. You remember when the army said somebody is acting, and the defense headquarters released a statement countering the army, saying that there cannot be an acting.
Who issued the statement that somebody is acting?
The army.
Okay.
Yes, but the
Did
defense
they
headquarters
issue a statement, or some newspaper or some media houses reported that there is an acting chief of army staff? I think it was more of a media report.
It was an online platform that released that story,
prompting,
and the
defense headquarters
said
no,
out to say no, that's not happening. But now it has happened.
Yes, so
that's officially
coming out.
Yeah, it's new, and whatever the Lagbaja is going through, we wish him quick and fast recovery, and whatever the Oluyude is coming in to do, we expect him to give all his best. If eventually nature happens and he remains there, he should know that already he has the mandate of the president to deliver on that seat where he is.
And we must highlight this. Yes. It's a very dangerous trend. We pretend to be a one united nation, but in words, indeed, our leaders will do otherwise. And it's highly condemnable. If we want to evolve a one united nation, these appointments and positioning must reflect federal character.
The army is one institution I respect so dearly, because my father used to be a military man. And
so you're a barracks boy.
Barracks boy. Well, I think we are roving around the issue of nepotism. The army will never agree there's nepotism in that institution, and I don't want to agree there's nepotism. Let's hold the president to his words. He said he worked with competent people, whether in the army or in the civilian realm. So let's agree he's looking out for the competent people, whether it's from the Yoruba extraction or not. I don't want to believe the army plays the nepotism, to say, in that institution. They are highly respected, and let's give that to them.
Maybe you were not around when...
Once again, River State is plagued by court judgment, and you were saying earlier on before the meals that there's Nigeria factor in the military, there's Nigeria factor in most sectors, and even in the judiciary. Good enough, the governor has appealed, as I was saying yesterday, that he was going to appeal. But just like what happened to Lagos State during Obasanjo time, Tinubu was governor then, and he looked inward. What is the revenue inside? What is the internet generated revenue in River State, for example? I think it's time for him to, even if he's appealing, look at the areas he can mop up internet generated revenue, because
that's what Tinubu did in Lagos.
And that's why he celebrated even till tomorrow that he changed Lagos, and he can do that in Nigeria. But he used tax to almost kill Lagosians while he was generating revenue. Yes, everything was being taxed then so I can raise money to run the state. So we're talking about revenue generation. This mail that children read, Rivers, it mentioned Delta and Bayelsa State. These oil producing states, are they really focused on internet generated revenue, or they just depend on 13% derivation and the money that comes from federal? Because if you go to Delta State, for example, and Bayelsa, you weep.
They'll tell you that they are not weeping. That people are